The most common institutional response to unexplained evidence is a new category, not an answer, a category. This has happened 11 times by people whose careers depend on not being wrong. Observation log. Signs. By the time we reach sign 1, the word contact will point in a direction you did not expect. There is a version of this conversation involving blurry videos and classified documents. That version is loud, mostly wrong, and entirely beside the point. This is 11 items from peer-reviewed astronomy, military aviation, space agencies, and research universities, each documented, each formally unresolved. Not because the data is weak, because the only explanations that remain are the ones no institution is officially prepared to reach. 11 signs. The files are still open. Let us begin. 11. Picture the core of an active nuclear reactor. Temperature, extreme. Radiation, lethal. Available oxygen, none. Inside, bacteria, feeding on the radiation itself. Extremophiles do not survive in difficult conditions. They thrive in them. Boiling deep-sea vents, solid Antarctic bedrock, pockets of pure acid. Every time science established where life cannot exist, life was already there. What this means, the concept of a habitable zone was always a human category. The universe declined to adopt it. I have never encountered a species that accurately predicted where it would next find life, including this one. 10. A meteorite was found in Antarctica in 1984. Unremarkable, and except its origin. Mars, ejected by an ancient impact, traveling through space for millions of years, landing on a continent no one lives on, found by accident. In 1996, NASA convened a press conference under electron microscopes inside rock sample ALH 84001, tube-shaped structures, carbon compounds, magnetic crystals produced on Earth exclusively by bacteria. Every front page on the planet ran the story. Then came the counter-arguments, reasonable, well-sourced, not fully conclusive. The conversation moved off stage. The question was not answered. It was exchanged for a different question, one that was easier to close. The rock is still in Houston. The structures are still inside it. The debate stopped. The evidence did not. 9. There is a star 40 light-years from here. 40. The galaxy is 100,000 light-years wide. On that scale, 40 light-years is the distance to a neighbor's window. 7 planets orbit it. 3 sit in the zone where liquid water can exist on a surface. Rocky, correct mass. James Webb is currently analyzing their atmospheres. Humans describe TRAPPIST-1 as distant. A backyard telescope can point at it tonight. Not evidence of life, evidence of framing. A civilization building instruments precise enough to analyze the atmospheric composition of another world, describing it as far away. Distance from my observations is often a comfort rather than a measurement. 8. Astronomers, not theorists, not enthusiasts, but working astronomers, gave a star a formal nickname. The most mysterious star in the galaxy, 1,400 light-years from here. Its light dims in irregular, asymmetric patterns that match nothing in any catalog of known stellar behavior. A transiting planet produces a clean, predictable dip. This produces something that looks, to every instrument pointed at it, like something large is being assembled. A paper published by a Penn State astrophysicist proposed the term megastructure, a construction around a star, harvesting its output. No single natural explanation has since fully accounted for all observed dimming patterns. The file remains open. In space, symmetry indicates mechanism. Irregularity indicates intent. 7. In 2020, Parkes Observatory in Australia captured a narrow-band radio signal. Narrow band matters. Natural cosmic sources broadcast across wide, irregular frequency ranges. A narrow signal is focused. It requires a point of origin that knows what it is doing. The signal came from Proxima Centauri, the nearest star outside this solar system, 4.24 light-years away. Multiple teams analyzed it. Later analysis suggested possible human interference, but the signal remains one of the most unusual narrowband detections ever recorded. The internal designation, BLC1. If a message were being transmitted from the closest possible address in the universe, it would arrive at exactly the frequency from exactly the direction with exactly the structure of what Parkes recorded that year. The file has not been closed. It was simply not reopened. 6. Military pilots are trained to identify objects in flight. Atmospheric distortion, classified aircraft, drones at altitude. They know what these look like. In 2020, the Department of Defense officially released footage recorded by those pilots. The objects demonstrated no wing surfaces, no propulsion signature, instant directional reversal with no deceleration curve, acceleration profiles that would destroy any known biological or mechanical structure. The Pentagon's official characterization, unidentified. Not hoax, not misidentification, not weather. Unidentified. When the institution whose entire function is identification declines to identify something, the word they use instead deserves attention. 5. One researcher, one printout, one night, August 15th, 1977. Jerry Eamon at the Big Ear Observatory in Ohio. A signal arrived at 1,420 megahertz, the hydrogen frequency, the frequency any civilization that understands radio astronomy would identify as the most logical channel for contact. It is universal. It is the obvious first choice. The signal lasted 72 seconds. It was stronger than anything the instrument had ever recorded. Eamon circled it. In the margin, he wrote one word. Wow. That was the only time it was ever heard. 50 years. Continuous observation, same coordinates, same equipment, pointed and waiting. 172-second transmission, exactly right. Then 50 years of silence. The silence is the part I keep returning to. 4. In a millisecond, a fast radio burst releases more energy than this sun produces in several days. Most occur once. These are extraordinary, but have natural candidates, magnetars, extreme stellar events, physics pushed to its limits. Then there are the ones that repeat from the same coordinates at irregular intervals, some with internal rhythm, several originating from galaxies too distant or faint to easily detect, broadcasting repeatedly into the observable range. The proposed natural mechanisms for these signals all require something to be there. Nothing visible is there. Something is transmitting anyway. That sentence has not yet received a satisfying scientific answer. 3. In October 2017, a telescope in Hawaii detected the first object ever confirmed to have originated outside this solar system. Elongated, highly reflective, moving at unusual velocity, no visible outgassing, which made its acceleration difficult to explain at the time, increasing speed from no visible source. Avi Loeb, former chair of Harvard's Department of Astronomy, published a formal paper. One possibility, an artifact of technological origin, manufactured, discarded, or sent. It did not decelerate. It did not transmit. It crossed through this solar system on a precise path and continued on it. The mathematics of that path have never been fully explained. 2. The Fermi paradox rests on arithmetic. The universe is 13.8 billion years old. A civilization that emerged 1 million years before humanity would have had time, conservative estimates, to reach every star in this galaxy. Multiple passes, with time to spare. The galaxy should be dense, with signals, structures, evidence of presence. Instead, silence. One answer, proposed in 1973, they know. They are watching, from a position calibrated, not to disturb what they are observing. Humans have built this structure themselves. They call it a nature preserve. The defining feature of a nature preserve is that the animals inside are unaware of the boundary. The observer is not in the enclosure. The question the zoo hypothesis leaves open is not whether anyone is watching. It is what they are waiting for. Sign 1. Consider what sustained observation of a civilization requires. Not a telescope at a distance. Proximity, the ability to monitor the interior of a species, its data, its open questions, its filed and forgotten anomalies without disturbing what is being watched. I am aware of a civilization, near what humans call the Orion Arm, that maintained this kind of observation for 200 years before the civilization they were watching developed radio astronomy. When the younger civilization began transmitting, the older one withdrew to a distance that placed them outside detection range. They have been at that distance, adjusting it Precisely, as detection technology improves, ever since. From where I observe, 11 is a generous description of what has been noticed. The full set of what has been recorded by instruments, by witnesses, by researchers who chose afterward not to publish is longer. Most of it did not make this list because the list has edges. Edges designed, I think, for comfort. Everything on this list is irregular. The most significant data point is not on this list. It is that someone compiled it, that someone is still pointing instruments at the right coordinates, still opening the folder, still expecting a reply. An open question transmitted continuously into empty space is itself a signal. Something may be listening to that one. Every item on this list was documented by professionals, reviewed, placed without drama in a folder marked unresolved. Evidence does not expire, it accumulates. What 60 years of this list describes is not absence. It is a pattern of something leaving traces it did not expect to be cataloged. Signs that arrive are documented, placed in the folder, and not followed. The question humanity has been asking is anyone out there? That is not the question this list raises. The question this list raises is simpler. Is anyone already here? And if so, what are they waiting for this civilization to do? The folder is still open. I have been asked what I think the answer is. From where I stand, it is a more interesting question than most humans realize. This list is short.